Okay, so today we're diving into something that's, well, absolutely fundamental. We're talking about how to go beyond just, exchanging words and actually start creating real, genuine human connections. We're going to break down how you can turn totally normal, everyday conversations into something truly meaningful.
You know that feeling, right? You're in a conversation, you're sharing information, you're making your points, but it feels like there's this invisible wall there. Your message might be heard, but it's not really felt. That little gap right there between hearing and feeling, that's exactly what we're going to close today. And this slide just nails the shift we're talking about. Look, a broadcast is easy. It's a one-way street. You're just sending a signal out into the world. But a bridge is totally different. It takes real effort. It's something you have to build intentionally so two sides can connect. And that is where the magic happens. So here's our game plan. First up, we'll talk about why the way we say things is so critical. Then we're going to put a name to this whole idea, humanized communication. After that, we get practical. I'm talking tools you can use immediately. And finally, we'll look at the incredible impact this whole approach can have.
All right, let's jump right into part one, beyond just words. We're going to explore why getting this right, why focusing on our communication style is maybe one of the most important things we can do, especially right now.
Here it is, the core idea of this whole explainer. Think about it. You can send an email that is perfectly clear, totally articulate, laying out all the feedback on a project. That's clarity. But if the person on the other end reads it and just feels criticized or shut down, well, the communication failed, didn't it? Clarity just gets the message received. Connection is what makes it land.
So that brings us right into section 2. We're going to give this thing a name, humanized communication. This is all about defining that shift from a simple back-and-forth transaction of words to a real, genuine human interaction. So here's the official definition, straight from the source material. And I want you to notice that word transforms. This isn't just about making a little tweaks. It is a complete change in your approach. And what are the ingredients for that transformation? Empathy, compassion, and a real desire to understand. It's about shifting from trying to see their point to trying to see the actual person behind the point. Let's break that down a little more. Empathy is feeling with somebody. Compassion is the action that follows, that urge to help. Understanding perspectives, that means you actually actively try to see the world through their eyes for a second. And recognizing unspoken needs, oh, that's the big one. That's about listening for what they aren't saying. These are the 4 pillars.
Okay, so that's the what. Enough theory, now let's get to the how. In this section, we're getting super practical. I'm going to give you 2 simple but incredibly powerful tools that you can start using today to put all this empathy stuff into practice.
And here they are. So simple, right? But so powerful. First, active listening. And this is way harder than it sounds. It means you have to fight that little voice in your head that's just rehearsing what you're going to say next. You have to shut it down and just listen, fully. Second, thoughtful word choice. This just means taking that crucial half-second pause to think about the impact your words will have before they leave your mouth. It's all about choosing words that build bridges, not walls.
And this quote just captures that mindset perfectly. Your goal isn't to win the argument anymore. It's not to just deliver the report. Your new mission, if you choose to accept it, is to genuinely understand the person you're talking with, to actually feel their emotions and see things from where they're standing.
So we know what this is, we know how to do it, but why bother? What's the big payoff? Well, in our final section, we're going to look at the incredible power of connection and the amazing ripple effect that starts the moment you decide to communicate this way. The very first thing that happens, the first domino to fall, is trust. When people feel genuinely seen and truly heard, trust just starts to build, almost automatically. It is the absolute bedrock of any strong relationship. When you show someone you care enough to understand them, they feel safe. It's that simple. And naturally, with that trust, our relationships get stronger. And I mean, all of them. This isn't some soft skill just for your personal life. No way. This is a game changer at work, with your team, with your clients, with your boss. Stronger connections always lead to better outcomes.
Okay, now let's zoom out. Imagine not just you, but your whole team starts communicating this way. What happens? You create a culture where people feel safe, where they feel respected. And in that kind of environment, people don't just feel willing to collaborate, they feel excited to bring their best, most creative ideas forward.
And you can see on this chart just how beautifully it all connects. Trust is right there at the center. That trust lets you build stronger relationships. And those relationships create a culture of respect.
And all of that comes together to fuel real, powerful collaboration. See how each one feeds the next? It's a virtuous cycle.
Which brings us right here to the biggest takeaway of this entire explainer. This is not about some huge, painful overhaul of who you are. It's about making small, consistent, intentional shifts. The decision to listen just a little bit more. The split second you take to choose a kinder word. These tiny little actions create massive, positive change.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. What's one conversation you're going to have today where you can consciously choose to build a bridge instead of just sending out a broadcast? The power to do it is right there, totally in your hands. Thanks for joining me.